Welcome back to NT Coins World, the place where we dive deep into the world of rare coins, uncover their secrets, and discover their hidden value. In today's video, we're going to explore two very special and valuable wheat pennies, the 1936 wheat penny and the 1945 wheat penny. These coins are not just pieces of history, but they also represent important milestones in the world of numismatics. If you're a collector, or just someone looking to learn more about the incredible potential value of these coins, you're in for a treat today. So let's get started. Our first coin today is the 1936 wheat penny, and it's in fine condition. While this might not be the rarest coin in the world, the 1936 wheat penny holds significant value for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Let's take a closer look at its history, its features, and of course, its potential value. The 1936 wheat penny was minted during the Great Depression, a time when the United States was recovering from severe economic turmoil. The coin features the iconic wheat ears design, which was created by renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design, introduced in 1909, has become one of the most recognized coin designs in American history. In terms of mintage, the 1936 wheat penny was produced in large quantities. The total mintage across all branches of the US Mint in 1936 was over 200 million coins. Despite its high mintage, there are some unique factors that make this particular year important for collectors. The 1936 penny is a part of the Lincoln Cent series, which is one of the most popular series to collect, but don't let the mintage fool you. This coin has some value, especially when it's in fine condition like the one we're discussing today. Now you might be wondering, how does the condition affect its value? A fine condition coin like the one we have here means the coin has been circulated but is still in relatively good shape. The details are clear with only minor wear visible on the design elements. The Lincoln portrait remains distinct, and the wheat ears on the reverse side are still recognizable. Fine condition coins like this one are considered to be in good middle ground for collectors. They aren't perfect, but they aren't heavily worn either. So, what's the value of the 1936 wheat penny in fine condition? The estimated market value for this coin ranges from about $2 to $5, depending on specific factors like the exact wear, the luster, and any potential toning. However, if you happen to come across a 1936 wheat penny with an error or a rare variety, the value can shoot up dramatically. For instance, certain mint errors like double dies or striking issues could increase the value significantly, even reaching up to $50 to $70. Even without errors, if the coin has been well preserved, it could attract a decent price from the right collector. The more you learn about the different conditions and varieties of this coin, the more you realize how much potential it holds. Now that we've covered the 1936 wheat penny, let's shift gears and take a look at another coin from the same series, the 1945 wheat penny. This coin, like its 1936 counterpart, carries the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, but it comes with its own unique history and value proposition. And let's dive into this second coin and see what makes it so special. The 1945 wheat penny was minted just after the end of World War II, in a period of recovery and rebuilding for the United States. This coin was produced in large quantities, and its design still carries the image of Lincoln on the front and the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse. The 1945 coin represents a fascinating moment in American history as the world was transitioning from wartime to peacetime. The total mintage of the 1945 wheat penny was also high, with over 1.1 billion coins struck in that year. Given the enormous mintage, one might think that this coin would be of little value. However, just like the 1936 coin, the 1945 wheat penny has earned its place in the hearts of collectors for its historical significance and for certain key details that set it apart. When it comes to the 1945 wheat penny, we're looking at another fine condition coin. Fine condition means the coin has been circulated but it still maintains some level of its original beauty. The Lincoln portrait remains relatively sharp, and the wheat stalks are still visible, even if they've started to show some wear. Overall, a coin in fine condition is still attractive to collectors, but it's not quite as pristine as higher-graded examples. So, what can you expect in terms of value? The 1945 wheat penny in fine condition typically falls within a value range of $2 to $4, similar to the 1936 penny. However, just like with the 1936 coin, the value can change depending on factors like rarity, mint errors, or the condition of the coin. For example, if you have a 1945 wheat penny that has been graded higher, it could fetch more on the market. Interestingly, one of the key points of value for the 1945 penny lies in its potential for error coins. The most notable error for this year is the 1945 D over D variety, which happens when the mint mistakenly struck the coin with a D mint mark over another D mint mark. These varieties are highly sought after, and in some cases they can fetch prices ranging from $100 to $500 or more. If the coin is in exceptional condition or has been graded with a high rating, the value can increase even further. There's also the historical significance of the time. The year 1945 marked the end of World War II, and coins from that era carry a weight of history that appeals to many collectors. As time goes on, interest in coins from this era only grows, and so does their value. Collectors who are looking to complete their collections may see this coin as a valuable piece of American history, and that sense of connection to the past can make the 1945 wheat penny more valuable than you might initially expect. In summary, both the 1936 and 1945 wheat pennies are significant coins in the world of numismatics. While they may not have the rarest mintages, their historical context, distinctive features, and potential for error coins make them valuable to collectors. A fine condition, 1936. Wheat penny typically holds a value of $2 to $5, but with errors, it could jump to $50 or even higher. The 1945 wheat penny, with its high mintage and the possibility of rare varieties like the 1945 D over D, holds a similar value, but certain examples with errors can reach up to $500 or more. Both of these coins are more than just currency. They are windows into America's past, each telling a unique story of resilience and recovery during difficult times. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, these wheat pennies are an essential part of any collection. Thank you for joining me here today on NT Coins World. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1936 and 1945 wheat pennies, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more coin content. Let me know in the comments if you have any of these coins in your collection, and if you've ever discovered any errors or interesting varieties. Until next time, keep collecting, and who knows, you might just have a treasure in your pocket.